Release for Silent Hill information. Sorry for my bad English, blah blah blah. This game is more cinematic than previous Silent Hill games. It's more psychological horror game, no combat systems, no monsters to fight. It'll be filled with puzzles when it's still early in development. I'm not sure if Silent Hill will be the final name of the game and then had a different name for it, but it could just be a code name. I haven't seen much gameplay, but I know about the story. You play as a teenage girl, Japanese girl named Okio, who has moved to a small rural village called Silent Hill in Japan. The game has been also set in present times. Some villagers believe the village is cursed, and many people who have suffered the trauma and depression going crazy. The suicide rate is much higher than anyone else in Japan, but many people believe it's a coincidence or it's just a myth. Okio suffers from trauma. His mother died after convincing her. Her father hates her for being a result of the abused her, and in many ways throughout her life. The beginning of the game is very slow and sad. We see his trauma, depression affect his life. So this game is basically about depression. So he goes to school on the first days where weird things happen, blah blah blah. He goes to the cries. As he leaves, he knows he's not alone with fog filling the area. As he follows the voice, he reads the door in the school. As he opens, he wakes up in a cemetery, and the place is he's back in the real world. And he discovers he's going crazy, or the village's myth is real. I don't want to spoil much of the story, but Okio has a doll with her mother, and the doll is the only thing that comfort her. At least in the beginning, the doll gives nightmares to anyone who plays it. Most supernatural weird things happen in the mist world, but this doll is haunting you in the real world too. It's powerful from the game's themes as well. Don't know if it's real or part of her imagination, but this is the moment where you start seeing the doll move and some appear in different places to give chills to most players. Okio is conflicted because he doesn't want to throw away the only thing that he has from her mother, but at the same time, this thing is making her suffer. Doll's house starts glowing when it starts haunting you. The writer took inspiration from the real haunted doll of Okio, which exists in real life. Even the main character is Okio by the myth. Is inspired by the myth. The myth is mentioned in the game without spoiling too much. Doll is a very important thing in the story. Last thing I want to talk about the Mist World. I previously said the game doesn't feature any monsters. Some very weird visuals that happen in this game, including, things and apparitions and stuff that chase you as well. And Okio's mind gets more and more crazier and stuff in this as well. So yeah, I don't know when this game will release, but mostly be watched by horror game fans. And that's basically this video here. Goodbye.